The dark side of chocolate, from rainforest to chocolate bar. Chocolate is one of the most popular foods in the world. Every day, millions of people buy chocolate bars, desserts, and sweets from supermarkets. But most people never think about where chocolate actually comes from. Chocolate begins with cacao beans grown in tropical regions near the equator. Around 70% of the world's cocoa is produced in West Africa, especially in Ivory Coast and Ghana. These countries form the center of the global cocoa industry. Cocoa farming is extremely labor-intensive. Farmers must harvest cacao pods by hand, remove the beans, ferment them, and dry them before they can be sold. For many farming families, cocoa is their main source of income. However, cocoa farming is also linked to serious social issues. In some regions, children work long hours on cocoa farms, carrying heavy loads and using dangerous tools. Some children work up to 80 hours a week, and many miss out on education because they must help support their families. It is estimated that around 1.56 million children work in cocoa farming in West Africa. Cocoa production also has major environmental impacts. Large areas of tropical rainforests have been cleared to create cocoa plantations. In Ivory Coast, up to 75% of deforestation has been linked to cocoa farming. When forests are removed, biodiversity declines, and ecosystems lose their ability to store carbon. After harvesting, cocoa beans are sold to large companies that process them into chocolate products. These products are then transported around the world and sold in supermarkets. This global supply chain connects farmers in tropical regions with consumers everywhere. The demand for cheap chocolate often creates pressure to produce cocoa at very low costs. Farmers frequently earn very little money for their beans. As a result, some farms rely on cheap labor and unsustainable farming methods in order to survive. However, there are ways to improve cocoa production. Fair trade certification, sustainable farming practices, and agroforestry systems can help protect forests while improving farmer incomes. Consumers can also support more ethical chocolate by choosing sustainably sourced products. Understanding where our food comes from is important. The future of chocolate depends on how cocoa is grown, traded, and consumed around the world. By supporting sustainable cocoa production, we can help create a better future for farmers, forests, and the environment.